Cheevo, guys!
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another video. Today I got an early look at some gameplay for a game called Genesis Noir. This game was published by Fellow Traveler and it was developed by Feral Cat Den. This game will be releasing in 2020 on Xbox and PC. In this video, you're going to experience gameplay of the first 13 minutes of the game. This is the Xbox Summer Game Fest demo. It's only available until July 27th. After that, it appears that they're going to be taking it down. Now, obviously, I don't have time to cover all 70 Xbox Summer Game Fest demos. However, I wanted to cover the ones that looked the most interesting to me, and the art style of this game really caught my attention. Now, I did a little quick Google search, and it says that Genesis Noir is a poetic adventure game about stopping the Big Bang to save your love. A cosmic gunshot expands towards the heart of a god, and the player must explore the universe, seeking clues on how creation might be undone. Okay, sounds a little complicated. Honestly, guys, I'm not too sure what type of game we're getting ourselves into right now. The category is a adventure or exploration game. Right now, it has me controlling this toggle to fine-tune like a radio signal or something like that. And every time I fix one of these signals, it has me tune the next signal. And it appears that every signal that I tune adds another sound to the background music. I do actually remember seeing the trailer for this game during E3 2019, I believe is when it was announced, and I thought it looked really trippy. I do remember it had some jazz elements into it, so I'm not too sure, what type of influence jazz has on this game, but it appears that the music affects the game. And already the game is changing. I can control a character now. But again, I'm not too sure what we're diving into. I don't know if you control a character the whole time or if the game mechanics, change, or if this game is simply filled with mini games or what. But I'm just progressing to the right hand side, trying to figure out what to do because this game is trippy as hell. Alright, so I can interact with these windows. Okay, looks like somebody's showering. And right here, it looked a little inappropriate. They closed their window. And right here, it appears we have a flyer for a music venue. Okay, I'm not too sure what relevance all of that has to this game. Yo, I gotta say, whoever made this game was on some type of drugs, like, how do you think of something like this? This game is trippy. Alright, so I walked onto the train, and I have to drag the train. Yeah, okay, so I have to grab the train and drag it to the right. Interesting. So I guess it goes in and out of controlling a character. Sometimes you have to control other things in the world. Kind of hard to describe. And it's kind of turning into like a comic book, or it looks like it's comic book inspired. Alright, so I had to grab that switch and flip that switch. So it's almost like a point and click at this point. I'm grabbing stuff, moving stuff. That's pretty much it. I'm sure it's going to mix it up as we play. Already there's a big variety in the gameplay. None of it has really been the same so far. Alright, so my dude got off of the train. Walking to the left. And what do I do now? Do I have to interact with him? His head. Okay. He's thinking. Interact again. Alright, he looks confused. And now we are walking downtown. Looks like downtown. There's some big old skyscrapers. So right now I had to grab my character and drag him to the right to progress or keep walking to the right. Very interesting. Again, it feels like a point and click game at this point. We're just grabbing things, moving things around. So there's my guy by that fire escape. What do I do here? Do I have to interact with this sign? With the window? Maybe I just drag it down? Drag it up? Huh. Kind of confusing. This game doesn't really tell you how to play at all. Like when you first start, it tells you that you can grab stuff by pressing A and that you can move it. And that's the controls of the game. So, the controls are pretty basic, but it doesn't really give you any help or hints on how to progress. Okay, so I just had to hold down. That was kind of weird. And here we have a dude playing an instrument. I almost feel like maybe I should have done this video without commentary so you guys could enjoy the soundtrack, because I think it has a lot to deal with what's going on in the game. Right now, every time I press A, it makes a noise, and it fills up one of these planks, or maybe piano keys. I don't know. Interesting. And my dude pulled out the saxophone. Okay, so what's going on here? Do I have to repeat what the notes that he hit? Is this turning into a game of memory? Let's see. I'm sure it's going to get much more complicated. Okay, I think I got that. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. See, the game has totally been different. Like every minute or two, you're playing a different game right here. Like, I honestly have no idea how I would describe this game to somebody. No idea. This game is very much its own game. Alright, so it looks like we're still playing memory. This is probably going to get a lot harder. Okay, I guess we're not playing memory anymore. Are we like freestyling? That sounds easy. I'm down to do some jazz freestyle. Let's see. Boom. 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 Dang, it lets me freestyle for a while. That was a lot of notes. I was not prepared for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I play a game that has a lot of mini games, or that's filled with mini games, just mini game to mini game, it almost makes me feel like I'm playing WarioWare. You know, and as simple as these type of games feel to play, it probably takes so much effort and time for a developer to make all of these different mini game mechanics in a game. I mean, think about trying to code gameplay or your main game mechanics into your game, and then you have to totally start from scratch and come up with a mini game and code a mini game in itself. And then you combine all of these different mini games. It's almost like these devs are making a bunch of mini games and adding them into one big release. Anyhow, my whole point is that it probably takes a lot of time and effort to make all of these different mini games and weave them into the game so that they go together seamlessly. I don't know about you guys, but this definitely feels like a Game Pass game. I'm sure to probably make an achievement guide or walkthrough for the game once it releases, because it does seem a little like unguided, and again, once you start playing the game, it doesn't really tell you what to do, so a guide might be useful in effort to try to beat it, you know, quickly and get that full 1000 gamer score. The crazy thing is that I played this complete demo all the way to the end. Again, it's about 13 minutes long, and I still have no idea what was going on in this game or what I did. It's so hard to explain to somebody. Like, it's really a game that you have to play for yourself. Again, I read the description to you guys earlier, and apparently it has something to deal with the Big Bang and a love story, but I'm not getting any of that so far. I'm just, you know, getting a lot of trippy jazz-related mini games, which, you know, I'm not saying it's not a good game, but if I were the dev, I'd probably recommend adding like a hint button, maybe like press Y for a hint, So that way, you could progress through the game and you don't just keep looping through it thinking that this is a 5-minute section, but you really could have finished it in 10 seconds if you know what to do. You see, even after that cutscene, I still have no idea what's going on. They were drinking something, I'm assuming it's booze, and then they just started rocking out. And now I'm going in circles, and it appears that every time I press A, one of these buildings appear, or blocks appear, which are eventually buildings. And I'll let you know right now, this part took like 2 minutes, so I am going to fast forward through this because the sound was kind of annoying. I mean, when you press the A button, all these blocks come in and ultimately you have to wait until you build this city, but the soundtrack when I was doing this just wasn't enjoyable. It literally just makes a sound every time you press A and it's not on beat at all. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this part. Alright, so once you build the city, it zooms out like this and we can go ahead and move on with the game. Now, here are you and that dude. Or maybe it's a girl, I don't know. Maybe that's your lover that the description referred to when I read the description for the game. I don't know if maybe both of these lovers are men, or maybe that second character is a woman, or maybe these aren't even the lovers and these are just dudes that are in a band together. But, I don't know. The person disappeared. I really wish that there was some more guidance on this game. They should release a walkthrough, the devs, explaining everything while it's going on, because this is kind of just like, you self-interpret what you think the game means. It doesn't really tell you. There's no subtitles, no voiceovers, no nothing. But anyhow, guys, this is pretty much the end of the demo. It appears our character is sad because we found the area where the musician was playing. I think that was our partner, either that or our best friend, and they disappeared. They're gone. So maybe this story is about trying to find them. Who knows? But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this demo gameplay for Genesis Noir. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.